This has always been, a bit of an annoyance for me because anytime you see a female write something hot, anytime she comes up with a hot verse, it's automatically assumed that a man wrote it. It's an insult to our intelligence. It's an insult to our skill. It's an insult to our ability to be dope and to be equal to a man. And it saddens me even more when I see a woman herself, putting this out there, saying that people are ghostwriting and whatever. It's not to say that it doesn't happen at all, because I'm quite sure that it does. I know that it does in some situations, but it's not just women; it's also men. There's plenty of men who have had ghostwriters, so I feel like it shouldn't always be a connotation that is associated with female rappers, that all female rappers must have a ghostwriter. Because it's never a topic. It's never a topic of conversation that, oh, this male or that male has a ghostwriter. It's always just assumed that he doesn't have a ghostwriter, and it's always assumed that a female does have a ghostwriter, and to me, that's insulting, highly insulting. There's just as many men with ghostwriters as there are women, and I think that if you're going to talk about ghostwriters, you shouldn't just talk about, oh, female rappers have ghostwriters. You should just say, I want to have the conversation of people in general having ghostwriters. I like the line where Foxy Brown said in 730, so what, he wrote a few songs. She said, so what if he wrote a few songs, I blew him up the same. And, that's true, because even if you have someone else write it, you still take it to that next level. I mean, anybody could spit bars. Anybody could spit those same words, but would they have traveled as far? Would they have had the same impact? Would they have had the same effect? Would they have been delivered the same, received the same? I don't think so. And, you have to be real with yourself. It just wouldn't be the same. So, that line to me is definitely so real, so honest, so true to life. Because, not everyone has a ghostwriter, but and not everyone has every single song ghostwritten for them. Sure, Foxy has had some songs written for her, but she's written a lot of her own damn songs as well. Majority of her songs. And so has Kim. People stick to that same thing of saying, Biggie wrote this or whatever. Biggie has been dead since hardcore. So, like she said, no disrespect, but who's writing my rhymes now? That's just, people will always come up with shit to say to kind of downgrade us, degrade us, and try to say we're not as good as our counterparts. And that's why, this is why I go hard for this movement, because you can't silence us. We will be heard, regardless of if you want us to be or not.